In this grave hour, perhaps the most fateful in our history, I sent to every household of my peoples, both at home and overseas, this message, spoken with the same depth of feeling for each one of you, as if I were able to cross your threshold and to speak to you myself. For the second time in our lives, we're at war. Over and over again, we have tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies. But it has been in vain. We have been forced into a conflict. For we are called with our allies to meet the challenge of a principle which, if it were to prevail, would be fatal to any civilized order in the world. It is this principle which permits a state, in the selfish pursuit of power, to disregard its treaties and its own solemn pledge, which sanctions the use of force or the threat of force against sovereignty and independence of other states. Such a principle, stripped of all disguise, is surely the mere primitive doctrine that might is right. And as this principle were established throughout the world, the freedom of our own country and of the whole British Commonwealth of nations would be in danger. But far more than this, the peoples of the world would be kept in the bondage of fear, and hopes of settled peace and of the security of justice and liberty amongst nations would be ended. This is the ultimate issue which confronts us. For the sake of all that we ourselves hold dear, and of the world's order and peace, it is unthinkable that we should refuse to meet the challenge. It is this high purpose that I now call my peoples at home and my peoples across the sea, who will make our cause their own. I ask them to stand calm, firm, united in this time of trial. The task will be hard. There may be dark days ahead of us, and war can no longer be confined to the battlefields, but we can only do the right as we see right, and then reverently commit our cause to God. If I and all we keep resolutely faith to God, ready for whatever service or sacrifice it may demand, then with God's help we shall prevail. May He bless us and keep us all.